Houston, you have a problem. Today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. I am your host, Boney, one name, all passion. If you are looking for a podcast that sugarcoats things or treats the A's like a side note, buddy, you took a wrong turn. But if you want real talk, real insight, and a daily dose of green and gold fire, you are home. I'm a Bay Area native, and I've been bleeding A's green since '81. This isn't just another podcast. It's the most locked in, fired up, insightful A's show out there, period. We're breaking down every game, every move, every whisper from Sacramento to Vegas like it actually matters, because it does. We are free and available wherever you get your podcast, including YouTube. So smash that subscribe button like Nick Kurtz smashed that walk-off bomb tonight. Let's talk A's baseball like it's supposed to be. Loud, proud, and unfiltered. Guys, the A's just sent shockwaves through the AL West and the American League with a jaw-dropping 3-1 walk-off win over the first-place Astros. And the hero of the night, you know, none other than rookie phenom Nick Kurtz, who absolutely demolished a breaking ball into the Sacramento night for a 2-run, no doubt blast that sealed the A's 4th straight victory. This wasn't just a win. This was a statement, a thunderous, bat-flipping, dugout-emptying kind of statement that screamed, "We are not dead yet." This game had everything: electric pitching, clutch defense, and just enough tension to make your heart skip a beat. Mitch Spence and JT Ginn, they looked unreal, carving through Houston's stack lineup for 8 gritty innings before handing it off to the Grim Reaper, Mason Miller, in the 9th. And he slammed the door. He did his part. But let's not bury the lead here, guys. The night belonged to Nick Kurtz, the A's first base future and present. Bottom of the 9th, no outs, runner on first, tie game, and Kurtz, he broke the tie in half. Ball game, bedlam. Sacramento erupts. 4 in a row. The A's are hot. They are hungry, and they are not scared of anybody, not even the almighty Astros. This isn't some lucky stretch, guys. This is a team with swagger, chemistry, and a chip on their shoulder. Forget tanking. Forget relocation drama. The green and gold are writing a new chapter, and it's must-watch baseball. What do you got? What do you guys got tonight, man? What a win. What a win. R.D. Moss, Nick Kurtz, yes. Sacks to Kep, a major downgrade. Let's go. Absolutely, Sinfon. Let's go, man. What a win, man. What a win. No sweeter sound than the pop of a walk-off. No question. No question. How about J.J. Bleday coming through? Huh? How about J.J. Bleday with the solo bomb? How big was that? Guys, just a win we needed, man. Just a win we needed. It's about time. So hype. Absolutely. Bamboo. Another effing bomb for sure. I like Kemp on pre-host. I didn't even listen to him. Was he good? Geez, guys. I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to Mitch Spence and JT Ginn. They kept us in that game, right? I do not know where the hell Gusto came from. I don't know what came into him. Ryan Gusto. He wasn't that kind of pitcher. He's not that kind of pitcher. New rotation: Sevy, Spring, Sears, Spence, and Lopez. And if he falters, Perkins, Ginn to go back them up. Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, I think Ginn just gives us an extra arm in the bullpen, you know? He gives us those few innings we need. I don't think that ever the plan was to fully get rid of go half and half, or to pull Spence. I think he gave us everything he had. I think it was a good call to pull him. And Ginn came in and he did his thing, man. Ginn was unbelievable. Ginn was, Cage, Ginn was lights out. I've always said, I said it before, the best one start of the season was Ginn when he pitched against the Mets on that Saturday. He was unbelievable. Keep it going for sure, Jesus. They need to have some fun. The game's supposed to be fun. Hope this can kick some good energy and confidence for sure. Yeah, I agree with you, Sinfani. I think Ginn will stay in the pen. That's a hell of a role for him. That's a good role. I mean, he went 3 innings tonight, 1 hit, 5 Ks. With that last inning striking out the side, he had great movement on his ball, right? He's been good all year long. He had 1 bad outing in Vegas, which happened to be his last outing, and he really only had 1 bad outing up here, and he went on the IL before that. Spence and Ginn, I like they always have so much movement. Keep it up. Yeah, for sure, man. Double play ball sure helped us a lot, right? 3 double plays. 1 was a line out to Muncy, and he doubled off the runner at first, and then we had 2 6-4-3s. Yes, 2 6-4-3s as well. 1 6-4-3 and then 1 6-3 unassisted. I don't think so, Jesus. Not the way Spence is throwing the ball, Jesus. We need another a guy in the bullpen, right? Ginn's taking Grant Holman's spot, who got sent down. So we need another bullpen guy. And Spence is throwing the ball. Shoot, that's his 3rd outing so far? He's been lights out. There's no need to move him. He's been great, especially for the ballpark and the type of balls he does throw. He throws that heavy ball. He throws that heavy sinker. Trevor Bauer, bullpen. You're sticking with Trevor Bauer. Hey, I'm not going against it. Why not? Sign him. Send him to AAA. Send him to AA. See what he can do. I'm with you, Jesus, for once. I'm with you. Muncy playing well now. Harris is still on fire in Vegas. Yeah, he sure is. Oh, man, that's tough, right? I don't know what you do in that situation. You have a Kurtz at first. Geloff starts his rehab assignment tomorrow as well. Wilson's not going anywhere at short. You have Muncy at third. Damn. That's tough. Good problem to have, I guess. I'm not sure what to do on that one. No, he does not. Muncy does not have a better upside then. I'm going to disagree with you. Then Harris? No. Harris is going to be like Matt Chapman. Harris is a Gold Glove type of fielder. His whole problem was hitting. He's starting to hit. There's no chance. Harris has the best chance to be the best player on the team. Harris is that good. What up, Pete? Mason Miller looked great in the 9th, right? 1 inning, 2 Ks, 10 pitches. He was unbelievable as well. So many on rehab in Vegas, it'll be like a split squad. Well, yeah, I mean, there is. We have Urshela on rehab. We have Geloff on rehab. Brent Harris not really on rehab, but yeah, I get it. Hey, what a win, man. Just a fantastic win. Something I felt like we needed to get for sure. When I come back, man, we fixed Muncy. Yeah, we sure did. No, there's no chance, Jesus. Brent Harris is swinging the ball bat better than Nick Kurtz. No chance. Shay's on rehab as well. Once Geloff gets back, DFA Brown, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Or, yeah, I would say so. I believe I saw Urshela in the dugout in Sacramento. Really, I wouldn't be surprised. God, I wouldn't mind DFAing Urshela, to be honest. If Urshela comes back, guys, you know who's going down? It's probably going to be Muncy. So, just to let you guys know, which I don't like at all, but that's what's probably going to happen. Let's talk a little pitching. And what Spence has done the last few outings, man. Spence has been unbelievable, man, as of late. JJ Bleday. How about JJ Bleday with the big solo bomb? How good was that to see, man? How good was that to see? I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Once I come back, we'll talk a little Mitch Spence. Jason Alexander. If you're not familiar with Jason Alexander, I want you to think about that name for a second. Jason Alexander. Up next. If you're in plumbing, HVAC, or electrical and still driving around town for parts, you're doing it the hard way. Skip the traffic, skip the hold music, and get what you need from this site built for the trades. Supply House. Their website, slicker than a freshly soldered pipe. It's stacked with over 200,000 parts from 400 plus top brands. Whether you are fixing a furnace in Fargo or wiring a warehouse in Wichita, they've got it. Ship fast, coast to coast. Need help? You get a real human on the phone. No robots, no press one for regret. And if you are a trade pro, their free Trade Master program is basically cheat mode. Think a dedicated phone line, free shipping, and sweet discounts. So here's the move. Head to supplyhouse.com/TM and use promo code SH5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com, because pros don't wait. They order smart. How the heck did Jenny did tonight's game? What do you mean, Bill? What do you mean? I'm not with you there. Yeah, nice rake by JJ for sure. Hooray, A's. Is Jason Alexander going to start? Yeah, he's starting tomorrow, man. He's starting tomorrow, Simfon. Jason Alexander, the former A, that we waived a few weeks ago. He started. He didn't start any games for the A's. He's out of Menlo College. He appeared in 4 games for the A's. 6 innings pitched, 12 hits, 12 earned runs, 13 runs, 5 walks, 5 Ks. He is starting tomorrow because, remember, tonight, Lance McCullers was actually supposed to be on the mound. He got placed on the IL, which pushed up the starter we saw tonight, who was absolutely lights out, and Ryan Gusto. So Gusto was actually supposed to start tomorrow. Since McCullers went on the IL, Gusto got pushed up. Jason Alexander is starting tomorrow. Let's go Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani came back today and get the win over SD. Yay, you. So that's what's interesting there. But again, back to Mitch Spence. Let's go to his last 3 starts, guys. Tonight, 5 innings, 84 pitches, 7 hits, 1 earned run. Against the Angels, 5 innings, 75 pitches, 3 hits, no earned runs. Against the Orioles, he didn't pitch against the Orioles. Against the Twins, he did pitch. Against the Twins, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. 15 innings, 2 runs. 15 innings, 2 runs. Jay Souls! That was awesome, man. Yeah, it was, man. It was. We got to get better on a few things. A few things I need to point out. One thing I didn't point out yesterday, and I don't get it. I don't want to be critical, but there's a couple things that just really pissed me off today. Second time in 2 games, we make the second or third out at the third out at second base or third base. Yesterday, I believe it was in the 6th inning, Lawrence Butler gets caught stealing at third. Today, Soderstrom tries to stretch it to second base. It would have been first and third with 2 outs with Rooker coming up. A few things I just don't get why we're doing, man. We got to get better at that stuff. Oh, that streak of 2020 losses will ultimately have killed this team. All that pouting is going to come back to get them. Hey, senior, forget about it. Flush it. It's done. Okay? We don't have the stretch of 2021. It doesn't make a win like this so much more fun, right? So forget about it. Flush it. It's done. I would dread when Spence came out of the pen earlier in the season, but he's been solid, man. And he's a solid starter last year. And he pitched well in spring training. He was good enough in spring training to earn the fifth starter spot. Hey, even to me, I would have went with Joey Estes. So He's pitching well, man. I wish we were deep in the outfield as we are in the infield. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. We are deep in the infield. We got to do something there. A few issues we got. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do we do even in the outfield? We the problem right now with the roster and the hitting and the offense, we have a lot of guys that are the same. You know what I mean? It's just tough. We don't have anybody that's standing out. Your really no-brainers are right field, Butler, who really isn't, right field, Butler, Kurtz at first, Wilson at short, Shea behind the plate, and Soderstrom in left. And he isn't playing that, he's been struggling as well. Other than that, everybody else is kind of equal. I mean, the guy that can separate himself is Bleday. Why are the Dodgers fans here? I don't know, man. Maybe they just like the A's, kid. Johnny, I don't know. We're a little bit more exciting than the Dodgers. I'll tell you that. I mean, come on, Johnny. You know that. The streak of 2021, I don't know if we have that togetherness yet, Bill. I think what guys like Kurtz is doing with their energy and their explosiveness is bringing this team tighter. But I don't think that losing streak did it, man, to be honest with you. I still see a lot of separation there. We're still making some real mental mistakes, right? And that's why I brought up making the third out at third base, making the third out at second base tonight. Third base yesterday, second base, just dumb plays, right? So I don't know. I'm not sold yet on this team's togetherness. Butler got on the error by Altuve. He didn't hustle it down. If Altuve gets that and clean, he gets Butler out on that one. Soderstrom hasn't been the best with anything right now. So I'm not yet sold on that togetherness, Bill. Kudos for you believing in JJ. Yeah, we need JJ, right? If this team is going to be good, if this team's going to bunch together wins, we need a good JJ Bleday. There's no question about that. JJ Bleday has to be who he was last year in July and August. There's no question about it. He's still hitting. Did he get over 200 today? Let's see what his batting average is. 199. He's still under 200, man. He's still under 200. And Rooker DH. Yeah, of course, Ifan. Yeah, that's a given right there. No question. The team still needs pitching help. Hopefully they can play well enough for the next 6 weeks where the front office adds rather than trade off. How was that Muncy jump throw to get? Yeah, that was a hell of a play. But what's been worrying me as well, I mean, his glove, he's made some good plays, but his glove hasn't been the best. He's made a few errors while being at third base since he's come up. Even today, he had that errant throw to first. Kurtz saved him, right? Made the jump, got the tag, but he's been doing that a lot. I'm not convinced on Muncy's glove. I love his bat. I mean, the way he was able to go the other way in, was it the 8th inning for a base hit? That shows a lot of maturity right there, right? I love seeing that. And he has a lot of athleticism, man. It should be interesting. Now, let me ask you guys, what are they going to do when Urshela comes back, right? Who are they going to send down? They're going to DFA Brown? Maybe. They might DFA Brown in that situation. But then what are we going to do when Geloff comes back? Schumann? I don't know. A lot of things, guys. A lot of things. I don't know. I don't know what's exactly what exactly is going to happen as far as all the moves the A's are going to make. But geez, we sure need it. Hey, you know what? I tell you this much. One thing that got me a little bit more fired up about this win was the Astro fans. You see them on social media. I have podcasters on Locked On talking making fun of the A's and their minor league system and where they're playing and the microphone's not working for the umpires before the game. Hey, you know what? I'll take a lot of crap from a lot of teams I have already. Let me tell you something. Those trash banging bastards have no grounds to say anything about anyone. I mean, holy cow. There's two teams that I won't stand hearing anything from. The Astros and the Giants. Unreal. Good thing Kurtz is so long and airmails that from Muncy. He's just rushing with his feet, getting the ball underneath. I want Butler, Wilson, Sodi, Rooker, Lang, Kurtz, Geloff, Muncy, Clark. Okay. I'm with you. I don't mind that at all. But the problem is, though, you're right-handed heavy towards the end with Geloff, Muncy, and Clark. I don't mind that. You wouldn't want to platoon, Simfon, you wouldn't want to platoon Bleday and Clark? I wouldn't mind seeing that. Me too. Jay Souls, life was better when the Astros were in the NL. I hate the Astros. I used to like them. I don't. I just don't anymore. I hope we sweep these bastards. I just don't like them anymore, guys. But, hey, I'm going to take one last break here, guys. And once I do come back, I'm going to talk a little Jason Alexander and talk the rest of the series. And I'm going to cover my favorite part, which you guys know, standings. If you run a business, you already know missing a call is basically handing money to your competition. Think about it. Last time your sink exploded or your car broke down and the first number didn't answer, did you leave a voicemail and wait patiently? Absolutely not. You hit next faster than a TikTok skip. That's exactly what your customers are doing if you don't have a reliable phone system. That's why I jumped on Open Phone. Here's the deal. Open Phone is like having a full-on communication command center right in your pocket. One app, one number. No more carrying two phones like you're starring in Narcos. I keep personal and business calls totally separate without juggling devices like a magician on a deadline. And get this, my entire team shares a single business number like it's a group chat, but with actual accountability. No more, hey, did anyone respond to that guy who wanted to spend money with us? Plus, the AI assistant works overtime. After hours, it's still answering questions, capturing leads, and making sure we never ghost a paying customer. Open Phone. Turn my phone from a notification nightmare into a money-making machine. Guys, what are we doing as far as the standings here, huh? What are we doing as far as the standings? I hate the Giants, okay? Harris will have a spot soon. Who does he bump? You're right about trading Bandahar before he got injured. Yeah. Why not experiment with switching Wilson and Butler at leadoff? It seems off. Maybe. Wilson did bat some leadoff earlier on, for sure. All right, wild card standings, guys. A's. Guys, we were 8.5 coming in. We gained another half game. We're 8 games back. Right? Tampa Bay is the best team right now in baseball. Hottest team in baseball, at least 19-6 in their last 25. Tampa, Toronto, and Boston hold wild card spots. Seattle, Minnesota, half game out. Rangers and Guardians, 1 game out. Angels, 2.5 out. KC, 3 out. Baltimore, 6.5 out. A's, 8 back. Let's go. Let's go. We got to keep winning games, right? We got to keep winning games. We got to keep stringing together wins. You know what? But let's not worry too much about what the American League West is doing as far as standings. It's gonna be hard to catch anybody in the West. 12 games back, right? 12 games versus 8 back, right? And also, remember, in the West, Seattle, Texas, and the Angels all ahead of us. This home series is key. 4 against Houston, 3 against Cleveland. Wilson's leading all-star vote for AL. Yeah, I saw that. He deserves to as well. Houston's been complaining about, they've been saying, their little fans have been saying, let's get Pena in there. Pena. Oh, man, give me a break. How you doing now, Houston? Huh? How's that feel? Get some, A's. It's a good win, guys. It felt good. What a shot. 2 days in a row, Kurtz in the 9th, huh? I mean, the guy is starting to be him, and he's bringing that energy we need. 23 games till All-Star break, as I see. 30-44 right now, fellas. We just keep grinding. Keep good pitching and home cooking. No question, D3500. And that's the way it is. Tomorrow, I couldn't ask for a better guy on the bump with JP Sears. That's still my guy. His last 2 outings has been good, right? He had the right rough outing a couple starts ago, but he pitched well against the Angels last time out. He was good. So, and the Astros, yeah, Jason Alexander. Good. They can have him. JP Sears, 7:05 start. No question. Bamboo, no question. That's why it's just one game at a time, right? That's why it's just one game at a time. And that was so special about tonight. Just one game at a time. I mean, the kid for Houston was just shoving. We had an opportunity as well, first and third, with less than 2 outs. We didn't get the run home, which was also nice about tonight is this, guys. And here's what's kind of key. When you're really looking at games like today and getting wins, Rooker, Soderstrom, Wilson, and Butler, 1 for 15, right? 1 for 15. So it was nice to get it from the bottom of the lineup. McIver had a hit. Of course, Bleday with a big hit. Muncy had 2 hits. Kurtz, can't say enough about him, man. Can't say enough about him. I don't hate any team, and some Red Sox fans threw a drink at me while I was 13. Hey, why is that freaking statement so funny, man? Can Kurtz or Muncy put pressure on Wilson for Rookie of the Year? I don't think it's going to be Muncy, man. I mean, listen, Muncy's playing a lot better, but let's keep things in perspective. With regard to Muncy, Muncy's still at batting 215 or something like that. So while Muncy is getting better, he's only his real good part of the year is the last 5 games. Other than that, he hasn't done much, and that's nothing against Muncy. 215, Muncy's hitting with a So yeah, there's no question he's playing better. Happy for him. But yeah, no, there's no chance Muncy will be in. Now, if Kurtz gets hot with the home run ball, I can see that. Simpon, if we get back to 500 by August, which is doable, we'll be fine. Yeah, obviously, right? 2 out of 3, I kept saying, right? 2 out of 3. Let's see how that theory's working. That's what I always was going for. 2 out of 3. I said that since game 3 of the Twin Series, right? Game 4. Sorry, we won game 4 of the Twin Series. We won game 1 of the Orioles. Lost game 2. That's 3 games. Won 2 out of 3. Won game 1. Game 3 of the Orioles. Lost games 1 and 2 against the Angels. Lost that 2 out of 3. Won game 1 against the Royals. One, 2, 3. We swept that. We have 3 in a row there. And then, lost game 3 against the Angels. Lost that. And won the next 2 against the Royals. Won that 2 out of 3. Won game 3 against the Royals and game 1 against the Astros. That's 2. Doing all right. Was it pizza? Yeah. Should we play this outfield at home and play Clark on the road? D3500, I really wouldn't mind if we platoon. What's up, Chris? Can we get Ace some middle relief? I think we're going to get that when Brady Bosso's ready. He's had about 3 outings. He's done okay in 2 of them. He got hit on 1 of them. They're going with him slow, right? And each outing, he's pitched about an inning. I like Brady Bosso a lot. We'll see how he continues to progress. I think that's going to be your next guy as far as middle relief. He'll be the ideal middle relief guy for the A's. I can't think of anybody in the minor leagues that's better than Brady Basso. I think the only guy right now in middle relief that we can go to would be Bedeau. Hell no, JJ is a liability. Clark's our starter. You think so? I don't think we win the game if it wasn't for Bleday tonight, though, my A's. I don't think we win the game if it wasn't for Bleday. Bleday still brings something that nobody else on this team playing in that center field position can bring. We've tried Seth Brown out there. Denzel, for as electric as he is defensively, no question about it. JJ Bleday still brings something to this team that we need desperately, which is depth to our lineup. And yeah, he hasn't been great since he's gotten called back up. But that one big hit, to be honest, won us the game. What I understand, Chris, what I understand on Bangaliers, I think it's an oblique, right? And there's no certain timetable for it. What I heard last time, who did I listen to? Maybe David Forrest. Obliques take some time. I think it's going to be some time for Langoliers. What it sounded like to me, I think it's going to be like mid-July, August for Shea Langoliers. It's going to be some time. It's going to be a good amount of time. We need that defense. JJ, how can we? JJ and Soderstrom are both left-handers. They can't platoon. I'm talking about that lefty-righty matchup. They can't platoon, bud. We need that defense. There's no question. But, I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, there's no questioning Denzel's defense, and he's gotten better with the bat. My point being is we lose tonight's game if we don't have Bleday in the lineup. That's all I'm saying. Bleday might have the edge over Clark. It's bigger than an edge offensively, but the runs being saved with Clark's glove. Yeah, listen, guys, this is not a no-brainer, right? I see your guys' point. I think there's two opinions to this. I don't think neither of us is wrong on it. For me personally, for us to get to a level of winning we need to get to, we have to have a really, really good JJ Bleday bat. That's all I'm saying. We need that bat at home, yeah. Canseco, Canseco. Hey, Canseco in the lineup all juiced up right now would be pretty good. I would like that. What if the A's added Devers? Jesus. What a freaking... Wow. Yeah, that was something else. I tell you who I do like, man, for the Giants a lot. That I still think like teams could get him for value is Kyle Harrison, man. I think Kyle Harrison's still best baseball's way ahead of him. I like him a lot, man. Geloff has been my guy. I can't wait till he gets back. If we get 2020, oh my God. Sinfon, stop, man. If we get 23 Geloff, forget about it, man. You talk about a different level. 100%. If we get 2023 Geloff, for sure. Rook came close on a couple of those flyouts. Yeah, he just missed a couple of them. He got one off the end of the bat. One he hit to the center, and then one he hit the left off the end of the bat. And he kind of like saw he just missed it. They sent Kyle to Boston, right? Kyle and Jordan Hicks and Kyle, who is it? Tibbs, 13th overall pick. So, yeah, I know. It's just like, hey, when you're one of the top 5 to 10 hitters in baseball, and you're one game, actually, you're in a wild card spot, and you could actually win a World Series with Devers. I don't know. Harrison got traded. Yeah. I like Kyle Harrison a lot, man. I wish the A's, there's someone I wouldn't mind giving up something for. 2023, Geloff dangerous. The entire lineup order would change. For Devers. Yeah, Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks, and Tibbs, the number 13 overall pick last year for the Giants. So they gave up three guys for Devers. And was it any more? I believe it was just 3. It's everybody right now, D35. You know, we just, you know, we've been pitching good. Sevy's the key, but it's everybody. You're 14 games under 500. I don't think you can point to any particular starting pitcher and say, hey, they're the key. I think we need everybody to contribute and keep us in games the way they did. So, yeah, he's one of the best. No question, Aaron. He's dominant. He's unbelievable. I mean, there's a reason he got paid that type of money. When he goes to a pitcher's park, his numbers will drop. He's not Barry Bonds. He's not Barry Bonds. There's no question about it. But he can still rake, Bamboo. He can still rake. I mean, he's legit. He's legit. I mean, hey, guys, listen. He's no Nick Kurtz, right? He's no Nick Kurtz. Hey, nobody is Barry Bonds. No one is fucking Barry Bonds, man. No one is Barry Bonds. Hey, my A's, Johnny Dub, and he ain't no Nick Kurtz, man. He ain't no Nick Kurtz. I'll take Nick Kurtz right now over Rafi Devers in 2 seconds. Stop it. I still dream A's can play good enough to trade for Sonny Gray to finish his career with us. Yeah, but again, it just depends on who, right? Kurt looks amazing. Kurtz looks amazing right now. That was his 7th bomb of the year. The kid's starting to get going, man. He's starting to and he's starting to become a leader. Give Kotsay credit today. Yeah, I thought Kotsay was good, man. I thought he pulled Spence when he needed to. I thought that was a good call. He let Ginn go the 3 innings, and he used Mason Miller in a tie game. That's something hasn't done before. So he's starting to learn, right? He's starting to learn. You're the man, Aaron. And that's what I liked about Kotsay tonight, was he did something he has not done before. So, hey, you know, what's the definition of insanity? Over and over and over and over. I did, Chris. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Did I see the Wilson vote over? Yeah, I did. I don't know. Bamboo, his chart is pretty good at Oracle. Most of his homers would have gone out at Oracle. Hey, guys, listen. Devers is just good. The kid just rakes. Man. I mean, he's you know, he's one of the top 3 left-handed hitters in all of baseball. He's one of the top 5 to 10 hitters in all of baseball. The guy's a stud. He can freaking hit. It's a good trade for the Giants, man. They had a deficiency at first base. How about that upgrade? Lamont Wade to Rafael Devers. Hey, Lamont Wade to Rafael Devers. The Rooker have a chance to make the home run derby. Yeah, I don't know how they choose that. I would sure think so. Kotsay's walking to the Locked On shows and taking notes. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Right. I bet he is, man. I bet he is. Yeah, Lamont Wade to Rafi Devers. That's funny, man. That's funny. Feel pretty good. I don't think Devers will be great long term though, man. That is no joke of a contract he has though, man. That is no joke of a contract. But for the next 3-4 years, it's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. I'm still not sold on the Giants though, but you never know. Fun win, guys. I will be gone. No post game for the pitch inside set the tone tonight. I was a little pissed at Kotsay for that. I thought that was a BS. I thought that was a BS warning. I mean, come on, give me a break. I don't know. I mean, he would have got tossed right away, I guess. But at that point, I was pissed. I will not be around for the next week, going out of town for a little while. Yeah, Nick Martini's doing well. Does he have one last chance? Here's what's tough, my A's bias. Everyone tears it up in Vegas, man. Gio Urshela, who everybody was making fun of here, is hitting 500. Johnny Pareda is hitting 390. So I don't know what those numbers, but yeah, I've been following Martini as well. He is tearing it up. He's a vet. He's a left-handed bat. I just don't know where he fits right now. But I've been seeing that too, my ace. Everybody's been tearing it up in Vegas. It just, I don't know what to make of it. Giants have pitching, but Ginn looked great, man. Ginn looked like he did in that Mets outing. Which was fun. Yeah, Vegas is smashing AAA. Yeah, for sure. They're killing it right now, man. They're killing it. They're having a season. I mean, it's just constantly. And their pitchers are pitching like, we brought up Anthony Maldonado 2 times. The guy's killing it in Vegas. He has an ERA of like 1.5. He comes up here and he gets shelled both outings. So I don't know what to make of Vegas, man. I don't know what to make of the numbers and stats. I mean, I watch the games, I see it. I've caught a handful of them, just to kind of see the pitching. I make sure I catch every Jack Perkins start. Jack Perkins, my favorite. He's my favorite minor league guy. He's been my favorite minor league guy, and love watching him. I've seen Morales pitch a handful of times as well. But Jack Perkins is him, man. Those are my 2 guys in the minor leagues I'm super excited about. Jack Perkins and Brett Harris. Yeah. Hey, guys, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I will see you next week. I should have a couple shows pre-recorded up later in this week. I'll probably do one early Wednesday morning if you guys are up super early live, and then I take off Wednesday morning, man. Let's keep it rolling, man. No question about it. Oh, what a lot of fun, huh? It's always fun to win, fellas. Always fun to win, man. Thanks for making Locked On A's your first listen today. Much respect to each of you. Now, let's talk about your second listen. You want baseball coverage that doesn't sleep? Boom. Locked On MLB Game Night is your new obsession. Every game, every night, all season long. It's like MLB Red Zone, but with actual opinions and local insight that hits harder than a Kurtz bomb to right. You're getting the real voices from every city, breaking down the drama, the dingers, and the dugout beef. Coast to coast chaos, serve fresh daily. So when the A's wrap up, keep riding the Locked On wave and hit up Locked On MLB Game Night on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast. Trust me, it's the show that slides hard into home every single night.